And now to the offense. At quarterback for the Redhawks, 5'10", 165-pound junior from Las Vegas, Jared Seibert. Running back, number 6, 5'11", 210-pound senior from Rosendale, Corbin Milligan. At receiver, number 14, 6'1", 200-pound senior from San Diego, Parker Hannah. At receiver, number 18, 5'10", 190-pound senior from Bakersfield, Walter Ryan. At receiver, number 19, 5'10", 190-pound senior from Chandler, Arizona, Michael Magsayo. And running back number 23, 5'10", 215-pound sophomore from Green Bay, Connor Ryan. On the line, number 54, 6'1", 280-pound sophomore from Oshkosh, Tony Dan. On the line, number 65, 6'2", 270-pound sophomore from Winchester, Illinois, Gabriel Drake. On the line, number 66, a 6', 275-pound senior from Madison, Cameron. On the line, number 77, 6'1", 250-pound senior from Holliston, Arizona, Deshaun Cleveland. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Redhawks, number 78, a 6'4", 315-pound senior from Appleton, Zach Fisher. Nice to have a fan club here today. Coaches for the Redhawks: Garrett Weissenberg, Mike Yoder, Mike Schmidt, John Petkoff, Mark Manningham, Dan Luke, Mike Peck, Rick Cole, and Jake Marshall. The head coach for Ripon College in his 32nd and final season, Ron Burns. players are encouraged to render a hand salute. Let's sing along now to the rally band as we honor America with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Hello, friends, and welcome to another broadcast of Ripon College football here on the Midwest Conference Television and the Ripon channel with our executive producer, Riley Eisnagel. I'm Jason Mansmith, and we welcome a new voice into the broadcast team, the coach, Chris Meeker. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks a lot, Jason.
Hey, glad to have you along. We're getting set for the kickoff here at Ingalls Field as we open up the 2022 season with a familiar opponent in the St. Norbert Green Knights. Ripon coming into the season in their first game, looking here, Ron Ernst in his 32nd season with a 184-113 record against St. Norbert College's Dan McCarty. 7 years, 45-17 is the record for Coach McCarty. Very familiar with this program. Obviously, they switched up conferences. They were in the Midwest Conference for many, many years, now in the NAC. So it'll be an interesting but familiar foe here for the Redhawks. Let's take a look at your starting lineups first for the Ripon College Redhawks. They'll do the coin flip here at the center field. We'll have Chris keep an eye on that for us. Let's start first with defense. They'll start number 0, Dylan Ross, a 6'3" senior from Scott Air Force Base, Illinois. Number 3, Fletcher Dallas, a defensive back junior, 6'2" from Reedsville, Wisconsin. Number 4, Tegan Bothan, a wide receiver. I should say that's Jake Davies. A couple double numbers here, so let's get that right. Jake Davies on defense, defensive back sophomore from Brandon, Wisconsin. Also number 5, Julian Herrera, the linebacker, 5'11", 195 from Denver, Colorado. Also on the defense, number 25, Zach Bunders, senior defensive back from Almond. Number 37, Clay Richards, a linebacker, 6' sophomore from Argyle, 215 pounds. Also 39, Matt Johnson, the defensive back, senior, 6'2", 210 pounds from La Crosse. Number 45, Brad Gill, a linebacker, senior, 6'1", 225 from New Holstein. Number 53, Quincy De Loretto, a defensive lineman, senior, 6'1", 255 from Madison. Number 56, Damian Netzler, linebacker, junior, 6'1", 225 from Watoma. And number 94 for the Redhawks, Desmond Murphy, a defensive lineman, a junior, 5'11", 285 pounds from Bryan, Texas. So that will be the defense that we're seeing. Did you see on the coin toss what we got here?
Ripon is going to receive to start the game.
All right, so Hawks will be back to receive this one. And the St. Norbert Green Knights will get set to kick off there. And I believe that's number 2 for the Green Knights. We'll get you that here in just a second. So we flip through the book and get to the right part of the page. Michael Manguizo, the freshman. I'm going to try that again. Double numbers for them, too. Brady Wadak, the senior kicker from Sturgeon Bay, 5'11". He'll see set to kick off for the Green Knights. All right, here we go. 15 minutes on the clock. Green Knights in the white jerseys with the orange, with the yellow helmets, and the kickoff is underway. And will be taken and downed into the end zone. Redhawks will start it here in just a moment. So we'll see quarterback Jared Siebert come out for the Hawks. 5'10" junior, 165 from Las Vegas. Came in last year as a quarterback. And they'll start at the 25. They'll put 2 wide receivers out to the right, 1 in the backfield. Flank off on the left edge, it looks like 2. They'll set up. In the shotgun for the Redhawks is Siebert. Man in motion this time. First play of the season. Handoff will go to the outside edge. Cormac Madigan on the carry, gets a few yards, positive yardage. 6 yards on that one, it looks like.
Looks like about 6.
Anything special on that one, you saw?
A lot of hard running, that's for sure.
That's good.
Looks like they missed the block on the end coming down, but it was a good run.
Gave him 5 yards on that one, bring up 2nd down and 5 from the 30-yard line now for the Hawks, 14:34 remaining in the first quarter. Siebert low under center, now comes back out into the shotgun. Madigan to the left side, wide receivers flanked left and right for the Hawks. Fake.
Got him.
Pass caught in the flat. That'll be good for a first down and more. Jumping around and caught by Kaipo Maxayo.
Good little move there, but the defensive back looked like he was about 10 yards off the ball to begin with. It was a good call on offense.
So that'll bring up a Red Hawk first down, and Lynn Krause, our PA announcer, will let us know.
And fans, you know what that is? That is a Redhawks first down.
First and 10 now for a 43-yard line. 1 minute gone here in the shotgun again for the Redhawks. As Siebert flanked to the right this side. Tight formation. Nobody really split out on the edges. Now he'll look to fire over the middle again. Instead to be chased out. Good block on the back. Puts it out. Caught again this time. Again from Kaipo. And that looks good. No, that was Walter Bryan on that catch. My apologies. So 6-yard gain.
Really nice decision there. He didn't have anybody downfield to go safety valve on that one.
Getting a couple different looks because we're seeing some tight formations, plus we're seeing a little bit of split outs to the right side this time, so we got a bunch hanging out on the right edge. Just flanked off the edge as well as the quarterback. Put a man in motion. Handoff will go up the mill. Ramage going to get a small gain, if anything. They going to give him anything on that? Yeah, it looks like a gain of 1 on that one. Brings up 3rd down and 3. Ball's right on the midfield, 50-yard line. He's looking across your screen. 3rd down and 3 with splits to the right, 1 to the left this time. I formation in the backfield behind Siebert. He'll clap a few times, wait for the snap. And now they'll switch up formations. Psych. Any benefit in that? Just try to get the defense out of their element?
Yeah, I think so. They come up and look at what's going on, and then if they don't like that initial call, it's usually an audible out of it.
Low snap, pass over the middle. That's going to be
man,
outside of the reach, but there was good coverage out there. That defender was right there with the ability to pick that one off possibly.
It was good coverage, and I think that there may have been a miscommunication there with that wide receiver. It looked like quarterback was throwing it down the middle, and receiver broke to the outside. So
brings up a 4th down situation here for the Hawks, and it looks like to be a punting situation. So standing near the 35-yard line. And all the way back near the 15. The punt is on the wing. Takes a bounce in favor for the Green Knights. And the punt by Chase Flink. It's going to be down at the 25 by Zach Bunders. So the St. Norbert team coming into the matchup here, obviously switching the season last year to a different conference in the NAC as they'll come in. And last year, a little bit surprising there in the NAC is their record just 5-3. And let me check that again. 5-5, 4-4 in conference play for that. So Green Knights set up this time. Quick formation and the handoff up the middle. A little bit of some blocking room there. That'll be a small gain for the Green Knights. Zuliger on the carry for the Knights. DiLoretto, go ahead.
Like that run-pass option kind of thing.
DiLoretto on the tackle for the Redhawks. Short gain. Brings up 2nd down and 8 from the 27-yard line. Zuliger again on the carry.
Good form tackle on that one.
Richard on the tackle for the Hawks.
A tackle for loss to the 26.
Loss on that one. Brings up a 3rd down and 9 for the Green Knights. Quickly they work, though. They don't waste a whole lot of time.
No.
Drop back pass looking now. Fires over the middle, just over the reach of the Red Hawk defender, but that is caught.
That was a super throw. Just high enough out of the reach of the linebacker. I actually thought he had it.
Austin Miller with the catch for the Green Knights. Brings up a gain of 14. 1st and 10 at the 40, 11 minutes remaining. And a 1st down for the Green Knights. Up the middle, they'll go on this run. And Zuliger once again will go for the positive yardage for the Knights. And DiLoretto on the tackle for the Redhawks. Gain of 4 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 6 from the 44. Shotgun formation, quick handoff again. Zuliger up the middle, he'll get to the 49-yard line. It looks like the tackle made by 53 for the Redhawks. Fletcher Dallas on that one.
Some pretty good blocking up front on that one. It was a pretty nice hole for him.
Well, every time they've been handing off, they've been getting a little bit more yardage, right?
Yeah.
So they're starting to figure out, but I'm surprised at how quickly they go.
Yeah, they are not wasting any time.
Handoff on the outside edge again, snuffed out. And we got my time on the field here.
Defenses probably hate this. You know, they don't have any time to adjust. They're out of breath now. You really got to be in shape to play against an offense like this.
So I've been watching the play clock here for a second to see how quickly they snap this. 17 seconds, right? That's all they use on that. Pass is complete over the middle, good and close to the 1st down. Cameron Krieger on the catch for Gill on the tackle, brings up a 2nd and 2. Well, here's the coach in me. I'm throwing deep. 2nd and 2.
And he had a lot of time to throw it. It's not like he was under that much pressure. So.
I'm going end zone on this one. Nope, doesn't work, huh?
Now, see, I would have thought that too. I thought you were right. Yep.
Zuliger on the catch. I should say on the run up the middle. That'll be good for enough for a 1st down. 9 minutes remaining here. Starting at the 37-yard line on this play, 1st and 10. Another 1st down for the Green Knights. Shotgun formation, the handoff. Left side edge, good defensive coverage coming up. Somebody found it. Richard on the tackle for the Redhawks.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Redhawks coverage in the secondary, not super close, right?
No.
Shotgun formation, waiting for the snap. Now they'll pass over the middle. Got to deflect a few defenders here. Pass is incomplete. Intended out there.
Yeah, even with an incompletion there, that's a good decision. Threw it out away from the receiver. Nobody could catch it. The only guy that would have had a shot at it was his own receiver, so that was a good play.
Ian Dole, the intended receiver on that play for the Green Knights. A 3rd down and long for St. Norbert, which I don't think they've seen yet
No.
in this drive. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield now for St. Norbert. Pass over the middle is caught, incomplete, so dropped it.
Intended for Alex Meisenheimer. Coverage on the play.
Meisenheimer, the intended receiver, and Herrera on the coverage for the Hawks, brings up a 4th down and 10, and they'll punt.
It was a well-designed play. Trips out here towards us, and then just release a guy underneath, hoping they can catch him off guard with somebody at 5 yards instead of 20 downfield.
Anticipated punt on the way from the 50. High. That's going to be fair caught at around the 12. He gathers it back up, does both of them, and we'll be all right.
The punt caught and down by Tegan Botman.
7:53 remaining here in the first quarter. No score here. Ripon versus St. Norbert. Glad to have you along. First game of the season. We'll get to our great crew here coming up in just a few minutes. We got a cast of thousands on this one today. Redhawks will start from the 7-yard line, 1st and 10. Ziebert will go into shotgun, flanked on the right side. 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. Sag defense as well. Ziebert will drop back, pass, caught by Madigan. He'll get out to about the 10, get a couple extra yards, fight to the 13-yard line. Make it a 6-yard gain for the Redhawks. Good second effort there.
It sure was. It almost seems like they're giving them the underneath stuff, but the coverage downfield was really good that time.
Makes it now 2nd down and 4.
2nd down and 4 situation, empty backfield. Nope. There's Ziebert. He comes back into the shotgun. He'll bring a defender up. Now the handoff to Madigan. He'll go right edge. Going to run out of room. But cuts his way back, finds his way through. Close to the first down.
It's a good run.
Madigan, the ball carrier. The tackle made by...
Are they calling it a first down? Yep, they'll call it first down on that. Madigan, of course, got some quarterback play here this first couple of years, then switched over to the running back. And that is good enough for the first down. 6:55 remaining here in the first quarter. Redhawks a little bit more, I want to use the word delayed, but a little bit more thorough in their offensive setup, making the play clock under 10 seconds now.
Yeah, they're under 10 now. Yeah.
Handoff will go this time. Jump back from Madigan. He's going to get stuffed and try to get outside. They'll bury him, though. They'll lose a 1 or 2 on that for sure.
That's a really tough run for no gain.
Well, I think there seemed to be a little bit of miscommunication with the play coming in a little bit later on that and not getting the setup that I think they would like for that situation. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 here from the 17-yard line. Ziebert will come into the shotgun, looking to the sideline again. 1 wide receiver split to the left. It looks like 2 to the right and 1 in the backfield. Seven seconds on the play clock. They'll hand it off. Madigan will go up the middle, and that'll be through the 20-yard line to about the 21-yard line. So it looks like we'll get a gain of 4 on that. Just got low.
Yeah, definitely a little better blocking on that one, though. He actually had the room to get through there. And I imagine if he gets going, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Split wide receiving core once again is the setup for the Hawks. 3rd down and 7 from the 20. Now Ziebert will come up, tighten up on the line a little bit. Play clock will continue to count down to under 10 seconds. Man in motion this time. They'll look to pass. He'll hold it himself, get out to the 20, now fire to the left. Caught. Completes by number 19 for the Hawks, Kaipo Magsayo.
Another really good decision. It looked like at first he was going to have enough room to run out there, and it kind of broke down too, and then dump it off to your open receiver. Good play.
The thing about Ziebert that seems interesting to me is he seems patiently rushed
Yes.
if that makes sense.
No, it does. It makes perfect sense, yes.
Right? So it looks like it's a little bit quick, but then there's still some control with it.
Yep.
I think is what that play at least looked like to me.
Yeah, from what I've seen initially, that's a perfect analogy of what's going on with him today.
Pro set in the backfield, and this time the handoff will go to the right side. Connor Ramage will be good for a couple of yards there. This is where the Redhawks kind of stumbled a little bit in the field last drive. Weren't able to get near the 50, and that was it.
Makes it now 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6 from the 38-yard line, 4:10 remaining first quarter. Siebert will look to the sideline. Which one's he picking? Chicken wings, or is he taking bug spray? Some of the signs that are on the calls out there.
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
This time,
That's
Siebert,
okay.
unfortunately, I think maybe he lost his footing there, or maybe it was the pressure, just somebody getting him.
Green Knights. The sack by Jax Carroll.
Carroll on the sack for
Playing loose
St. Norbert.
7 yards to the 31.
Ball now with the 31. Loss on that play brings up a 3rd down and 11.
And 11.
Ramage to the left side, trips to the left, 1 to the right. Or so you think.
Yeah, it almost looks like the same thing Norbert was doing down here with the trips. See if Ripon does the same thing and try to go underneath with it.
3 seconds on the shot clock. On the play clock. Fire out to the edge, and that one's going to be incomplete. We'll be in a punting situation once again for the Hawks. Exile, the intended receiver, out on the edge, but good coverage by the Green Knights.
It was excellent coverage out there. And they were definitely going for the first down. They weren't messing around with anything underneath on that one.
Chase Flink out there to do the punting for the Hawks. 4th and 11 from the 31. Flink will stand near the 18-yard line. Ready to put this one as far down as they can. Norbert's receiver going to be coming up, calling fair catch near the 40-yard line, and it is good.
The punt by the Redhawks, Chase Flink, is downed by the Green Knights, Joe Young.
Joe Young on the return, I should say, on the fair catch for
Fair catch.
the Green Knights.
We'll begin at the
So looking at the schedule this season for the Hawks, they'll be back in action again next Saturday with a 6 p.m. game versus Knox. Come the Green Knights this time. Fire down the middle, going deep on this one. Intended and almost caught. Incompletes.
What a good recovery by number 25 there for Ripon.
Zach Bunders got burned.
Yeah, he was.
He
that
made up
receiver
ground.
was wide open.
He made up ground. He did.
Made up a ton of ground there at the end. Good play.
Come up by the play.
Without getting a pass interference. That was the impressive thing.
Right, exactly. Another play over the middle, and that one's incomplete as well.
He had him. He had a guy open there on that one.
Matt Johnson on the coverage for the Redhawks.
Matt Johnson.
2:44 remaining here in the first quarter. I want to thank our executive producer today, Riley Eisnagel. He's being helped over there in the SID department by Liz on the video, Dan on the stats. We'll get you all our spotters here in just a second as well. Big crew today. They're going to have a foul.
False start.
Flag on the play.
Penalty is against the Green Knights. False start.
False start it is.
5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
I want to thank our spotters today, Matt, Brett, and Connor,
To go.
over in the other booth for helping out. Making our lives a little bit easier. Shotgun formation. Of course, Athletic Director Ryan Kane for the help today as well. Scramble in the backfield, and that's going to be sacked down to the 30-yard line. Dylan Ross on the sack for the Hawks. 2:22 remaining. 4-yard loss on that one. Brings up a 4th down and 19. Punting situation again. Kaipo back to receive. A call for a fair catch over the shoulder. Does so at the 22-yard line. 25 was the first drive. Second drive was the 7-yard line. So
yeah. That was a dandy of a catch, too, over the shoulder. Fair catch.
So Redhawks and St. Norbert have traded punts the last couple of series here. So we'll see if we can get beyond the 50 a little bit and some other territory. So they'll officially mark it at the 23-yard line. Ziebert will be under center and then go to the right side with 2 wide receivers, 1 to the left. Now come back out into the shotgun. Madigan to the right side. Handoff. Madigan goes left, cuts, now drops back down inside. Going to sneak out to about the 27-yard line.
Pretty good job sealing off the edge on that one. Give him enough space to get out here at least.
4-yard gain on the play brings up 2nd down and 6.
To the 27. It's now 2nd down and 6.
Redhawks with the setup, similar. Flipped a little bit. Thought we had a little early movement over here on the edge,
close.
but it didn't. Ziebert will keep it this time, run down to the 31-yard line. They'll officially mark him at the 30. Ziebert with the 3-yard gain.
Made by Kyle Santos. The play gains 3 to the 30. Makes it 3rd down and 3.
3rd down and 3 situation now. Madigan's carried the ball 4 times already for 12 yards. They'll put Ramage in motion this time. He'll float in the flat, and they picked it up quickly. No fooling anybody on that one. Defensive coverage was good.
No.
Tackle made by number 9, Campbell for the St. Norbert Green Knights.
Yeah, he had that one snuffed out the whole way.
Junior defensive back from Columbus. A few teams that were good in Columbus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you say your college roommate coaches there? Has a kid there? Yeah.
Yep. They are, and again, they're good this year. Imagine that.
Imagine that. We'll take a quick break, come back with the second quarter right after this. You're watching Ripon College Red Hawk football on the Ripon Channel and Midwest Conference Television. Welcome back to Ingalls Field as we get set for the second quarter to begin. No score here after 15 minutes completes. And I thank you for joining us here on our coverage of Midwest Conference Television presenting Ripon College Red Hawk football. 4th down and 8 from the 25-yard line. Finkel once again with the punt this time. Good punt. Going to go all the way down inside the 10-yard line where it's going to be picked up at the 11.
Oh, a couple good moves there.
Received
Good
out
tackle,
to the
though.
19-yard line.
By the Redhawks, Chase Flink.
Austin Miller on the
Returned by number 80, Austin Miller.
return.
Tackled by the Redhawks, Julian Herrera.
Herrera on the tackle for the Redhawks. 14:47 as we begin the second quarter.
And for St.
And so far, if you like punting, this has been your game.
We got a lot of it.
We've had a fair amount of it, for sure.
Or if you like defense, maybe.
Well, there's another way to look at it, I
Yeah.
guess, right?
Stay positive.
Yeah. Give us the quarterback will hand off to Zuliger again. There's been a steady dose of him as well for St.
Play
Norbert.
gains 4 yards out to the 23. Second down, 6.
Zuliger with 9 attempts now and 21 yards.
9 attempts already barely after one quarter.
Left side flank this time. There goes the handoff again to Zuliger, who's going to keep pushing through, going to get out another 3 yards.
Zuliger on the carry. The tackle made
Going to be short of the first down.
Netzler.
Netzler on the tackle.
Gain of 4.
Zuliger, the junior running back from Schofield, played football at DC Everest. That one's going to get blown up a little bit, but I
it's
think
gonna
he's
be
going to have
close.
close to the first down there.
Alvin Zuliger.
Riley's getting a tight shot on that one there. It looks like it's going to be.
Yeah, I'd imagine they're going to give that to him.
Oh, they moved it. They move it back a little bit.
Gain of 1 to the 28.
Okay.
Makes it 4th.
And St. Norbert will punt. As much as Zuliger's been running it, that's a surprise to me.
Yeah, it is a little bit, but being at the 28-yard line, it might be a fairly decent coaching aspect idea to just punt this one away. The way the defense has been playing, give it back to them.
That's why you're the coach. This one taken by Mexayo at near the 35,
Green Knights punt
40-yard line.
by Typo Magsayo.
So Redhawks will now have their best field position of the day as they'll start 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. It's been a steady barrage of Cormac Madigan in the backfield.
Yard line.
A couple of catches by Kaipo.
1st and 10.
Nothing for a big play, though, just
No
dips
big
and dumps.
plays yet.
Yeah, right.
A lot of
13:03.
power.
Yeah. This time, Ziebert in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield again. The handoff going to go to Madigan. He'll fight through and get maybe a yard, it looks like, on the carry.
The tackle made by
He's getting what he can out there. It's, again, the blocking.
You know, the nice thing about watching Cormac when he runs is, some running backs you can pick are either going to be an east to west or runner or going to be a north and south runner. And with him, you get a good choice either way. Right?
Yeah.
So he's been able to break it out either side on the edge. So it's a good weapon to have. This time, Ramage is going to flank him on the right side as Madigan will come out to the receiver core on the right side. So trips right, 1 to the left. And they'll work that play clock down to 5 seconds. This time they'll fire out to the edge. Caught. Ramage from the backfield is going to get it.
pass complete to Connor Ramage.
It's going to gain, what, a yard?
The tackle made on the
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe 2.
Yeah.
Carroll.
They'll give him a 2-yard gain this time. Brings up 3rd down and 7 at the 43.
The 43.
Almost feeling like at this point they need just to throw one down the field and kind of open them up. It looks like Norbert is pushing them up here.
This time Ziebert's going to have to fire. That one's tipped, though, it looked like.
Pass falls incomplete.
And call goes incomplete. So another 4th down punt situation for the Hawks.
Even if that ball was incomplete, they throw it 40 yards downfield. At least that puts that mindset into St. Norbert's that they got to at least account for that guy running down the field.
So 4th and 7 from the 43-yard line, and Ripon will punt once again. Chase Flink. Is that Miller? And this time it's going to go straight in the air, and that one's going to get out of the way, everybody. Going to take a favorable Ripon bounce.
Really good bounce.
Come down to about the 24-yard line. For a while there, I thought that was going to be about a net 10, but
yeah,
they're able to take a few bounces, hit the turf, get down to the 24-yard line where St. Norbert will start.
For St. Norbert, they begin this possession on their own 24, first and 10.
Richard Gillis, the senior quarterback from Sun Prairie, 6'3", 195 in the shotgun. Three wide receivers to the right, and then a running back flanked him off the right, too. Handoff. Up the middle.
Looks like we got
31.
a guy down.
John Trin, the ball carrier.
Lineman for St. Norbert down.
Trin on the carry and a player down.
Player on the field.
Looks like 78, Fabian Sepulveda, junior offensive lineman from Milwaukee, but he's hobbling off. Gains 4 yards, brings up second down and 6, ball at the 28-yard line here in the second quarter. No score.
Second down, 6.
Hand off this time. Once again, 31 on the carry.
John Trin.
Trin on the carry. We saw a bunch of
Tackled by the Redhawks.
Zuliger in the first quarter. Now a little bit of Trin here in the second quarter.
That was a good crash down by 25 for Ripon. He just has to make the tackle right away. He got about 3 extra yards at least after first contact on that one. It was a good run.
2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. 1 in the backfield now for Gillis. A little bit slow on this play. This time they're going to fire over the middle and chance that. Picked off, intercepted by the Hawks. Number 4.
Excellent job undercutting that throw by number 4.
Jake Davies, the sophomore from Brandon, Wisconsin, with the interception. Miller, the intended. The Redhawks will start first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Maybe a little bit underthrown on that, but it was there. It's just a good play by the Ripon defensive back on that. Good play.
First and 10, Redhawks now at the 39-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Looks like Madigan's in the backfield. Zebra will wait for the snap, hand it off to Madigan. He's going to run a little bit to the east this time, try to turn the corner and get a couple of yards on that.
Have a flag.
We'll have a flag about the 41-yard line. Carroll on the tackle for St. Norbert.
Looks like holding.
It's holding against the Redhawks.
So 10-yard penalty. Holding against the Hawks. That flag was at the, 41, so that'll back it up to the 31.
Yeah.
10-yard penalty moves the ball to the 29.
Oh, okay. They must have been a little bit further back than where that flag was placed.
First and 20.
First and 20 now for the Hawks. 10:35 remaining. First half action here at Ingalls Field. Beautiful day for football. Season opener 2022. Madigan again. We'll gain a couple on that one. Get out to about the 29. Check that. 34.
By Sam Barnett.
We'll say officially the 33-yard line, a 4-yard gain to bring up second down and 16.
To the 33. Makes it second and 16.
think Ripon could really afford to get a first down here and keep that defense off the field for a little while here.
The
They've been on
flow
the field
seems
a lot.
the flow seems a little slow, right?
Yeah.
And you would expect that on the first game, right? It's
Yeah.
just the way it goes. One pass is going to be intercepted. Tipped at the line and picked off by St. Norbert.
That was read really well by that defensive lineman from St. Norbert. Excellent job.
42 for the Green Knights. Jax Carroll, the junior linebacker from Appleton.
Intercepted by the Green Knights, Jax Carroll.
So the Green Knights with their best field position of the day. They'll start 1st and 10, the 31-yard line of the Ripon Redhawks.
First and 10.
Usually in a defensive battle, that's kind of what you're looking for. Get that first turnover and get it into your own, on your own side of the field.
Zuliger with the handoff this time. Ball comes out at the end, but he was down before that.
Ripon's tackler, Desmond Murphy.
Murphy on the tackle for the Redhawks, and they'll place the ball at the 32-yard line.
Gain of 3.
Brings up second down.
Makes it
Second down and 7 from the 28. Zuliger once again is going to follow his blocker. He'll be good enough for a first down and a little bit more, it looks like.
Zuliger, the ball carrier.
It's another good run.
The tackle made by Fletcher Dallas.
Dallas on the tackle for the Redhawks. Zuliger had a little bit of run in front of him. Had a little bit of some blocking.
Yep.
Give St. Norbert a first down.
Split receiving core, this time Zuliger. Boy, when they put him in, they just give it to
They
him, don't they?
hammer him.
Just.
Delton Zuliger on the carry.
And the one thing I noticed when he's in, that offense runs considerably quicker
Oh,
than the previous running back. What was it, Thurn or something like
Yep.
that? That was in Trin.
Down 9.
They're quickly up to the ball and ready to go. Gillis this time with 8:18 on the clock. Zuliger once again will pick his way through the middle, had to sidestep about 5 or 6 times there.
wow, I had some good push on that
Right.
one. Man.
Tackle made by Clay Richard.
Richard on the tackle for the Hawks.
Gain to the 16 of 4. Check that. To the 15 of 5. Makes it
5-yard gain brings up a 3rd down and 4 from the 15-yard line.
At this point, this is a pretty big third down for this, both the offense and the defense.
Man in motion this time. They're going to pitch. First time we've seen that. And they'll seal it.
Alex Meisenheimer.
It's close, but it's going to be 4th down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ripon's tackler, Quincy DiLoretto.
Meisenheimer on the carry. DiLoretto on the tackle for the Hawks. Brings up a 4th down
Gain of 2 on the play.
and 2.
To the 13. Makes it now 4th and 2.
Got 16 on the play clock.
Wow, okay.
And they're going to go.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised by this call.
Well, I can guarantee you it's probably going to go to 3.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if it didn't. There he is.
Zuliger going to get through.
Oh,
That'll be
got
good.
a flag down,
Oh,
though.
flag as well.
Zuliger on the carry.
Redhawks say it's going to be against them, and it is.
That should change the strategy.
Made by Clay Richard. A penalty on the play.
Holding against St. Norbert.
That's a big penalty.
That brings up 4th and 12.
Yeah, did he have the first down on that?
So ball's going to be on the 23. He'll make a 33-yard field goal attempt on the way now. Ripon hustling a player off.
40-yard field goal.
And that's going to be up and going to be short.
No good.
So the kicker, Dan Simon, misses on that attempt, and the Redhawks will take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. No score here in the first half, 6:35 on your Ripon College Redhawks scoreboard. Elsewhere around the conference today, University of Chicago is at Concordia University Chicago. Beloit College is at Rockford University. Lake Forest is hosting Wisconsin Lutheran. Coe College in Iowa is hosting Cornell. Westminster is at Knox, and Wartburg is at Monmouth for a kickoff tonight at 7 o'clock. Thursday night, Illinois College played Lakeland over in Plymouth and knocked off the Muskies 38-20 in a non-conference matchup. See, but this time the handoff, Madigan will cut through the middle. Nice job of dicing through. Gets himself out to about the 26-yard line.
That was a good run.
Yeah, it was. 4-yard gain brings up second down and 6 from the 27-yard line is what they're saying.
That's making the most out of the space that you actually have. For a pretty big guy, he's squeezing through some holes and making something happen at least.
Redhawks with 5 first downs in the first half so far. This time they'll drop back to pass. Looking down the field for an intended receiver and picked off. Intercepted by the Green Knights, number 9. And finally tackled.
The pass intercepted by St. Norbert.
Number 9, Alex Campbell on the interception.
That's one of those throws he's got to put a lot more air on it. That was too much of a line drive. Had really no shot at getting to the receiver.
Well, I think we both saw what was going to happen on that play.
Yeah.
Once the ball released his hand, we're like, oh boy, this is going to end particularly well on that.
Right. That's
Sorry,
actually
Riley.
the one I was hoping for. That was the deep pass downfield, but
Gills this time going to look to the end zone. Good. I think that's a good call coming out of the interception like that. You might as well throw one down late.
oh, I agree, yeah.
Open
Absolutely.
him up. Bunder's on the coverage for the Hawks. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 29. 5:43 remaining. St. Norbert 3 first downs. This time they'll pass again. Who's this team? Right.
Yeah.
This time they'll run him out of bounds, though.
Well, it looked like Ripon was offsides on that.
Gillis on the keeper for the Green Knights.
Yep.
So there will be a penalty. Second and 5 from the 29-yard line right now.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Penalty of 5 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 5 from the 24-yard line with 5:31 remaining here in the first half. Gillis this time at the shotgun with a handoff. Trin will go to the right side, come back to the middle and get tackled by the Red Hawk. Number 5.
Tackle made by
Julian Herrera.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Small gain brings up 3rd down and 4, ball at the 23-yard line.
3rd and 4.
Red Hawks playing with 3 down linemen, it looks like. And the rest pretty much defensive backs. Linebackers dropping back a little bit too. They're expecting it to pass, obviously. And they'll go for it. This time intended and caught.
Wow.
Down.
Complete.
Yes.
That was excellent coverage out there and
Complete to Ian Goal.
just good execution on the offense.
Duel on the catch for the Green Knights. Puts them in the red zone.
It's a gain of 19 yards to the 4-yard line.
Looked
First
like
and goal at the 4. Go ahead.
Looked like number 4 was there. He just didn't get a chance to turn around and look at the ball.
First down.
Sometimes putting your arms up just isn't enough.
Ball at the 4-yard line. First and goal with about 4.5 left here. Pro set in the backfield. Jumbo pro set in the backfield.
Yeah.
3 of them that way. This time Zuliger on the handoff. He'll get stuffed up the middle. Ball comes out. But he
Good
was down.
defensive stop there.
Yeah, they needed that.
Made by Zach Bunders.
Bunders on the tackle for the Red Hawks.
It's a tackle for loss to the 4. Goal to go Second down.
Gillis, I think that was the first time he was under center. Not shotgun the entire game so far. And he'll go under center again with that triple pro set in the backfield. A handoff this time going to go to the edge and not going to be into the end zone, but Odin on the carry is going to gain maybe about a gain or two.
Maybe.
That's Etzler on the tackle for the Hawks. Brings up a 3rd and goal from the 2.
3rd and goal.
Well, you wonder if you set up in that now and then go with the option on the outside edge. I'm not the coach.
I'm a little confused by it. I don't know. I'm just thinking that, do what you've been doing that got you down there. But
well, there goes Zieliger, and he's going to be stopped short. So
I'd imagine they're going to try to punch this one in.
Hunter Dallas on the tackle for Ripon. They'll call no gain, so 4th and goal from the 2.
So what do you do as a defense? You just pile in the box and just bring everybody?
Right. I mean, the way they set this up.
They're going to run it.
Yeah.
And if they beat you with play action,
right, timeout.
It is what it is.
That's a good call on the timeout. You've ran it all 3 times, right? You would assume you're going to run it one more time, but now would be the time maybe to come out and talk play action.
Yeah,
but
that's very typical old school. If we can't run it in, we don't deserve to have it.
Right.
Well, there are better ways to do it than that. Let's just say that.
4th and goal from the 2-yard line. Of course, this predicated off an interception down there from Ziebert for the Redhawks that put St. Norbert in a very good position, their best field position that they've seen all day today. So first time they've been in the red zone, actually. And now they've got a 4th down and 4th and goal situation on the 2-yard line with 2:28 remaining here in the first half.
And again, this is huge, the way the defenses are
and they will
playing.
kick.
They are going to kick it, okay.
Number 16, Dan Simon on the way, and that is good. So the first points on the scoreboard at 2:22 in the second quarter. Go to the Green Knights 3-0 lead here on Ripon College football television broadcast. And the Ripon channel. Don't forget you can, if you want to come back and watch and listen again, it's always available for you on the Ripon channel, so you can do so. And you can also watch on Spectrum 987 if you're a Spectrum customer. So the Redhawks trailing 3-0 here, 2:14 remaining in the first half. In the last season for head coach Ron, it's announced a few weeks ago that after 32 years, Ron is going to say that's enough and hang up for a little bit, and Jake Marshall will roll into that head coaching position. He's been assistant coach or associate coach here for the last few years now. So, but that'll be a new face and a new look for the Hawks as they continue to move forward. So St. Norbert set to kick here to the Redhawks. Back deep to receive. I'm going to rely on our spotters because I can't see that number from all the way down here. So, number 4. Thank you, spotters. Appreciate that.
Looks like 4 is deep. 2 is on the far side. Yeah, you're right. I can't see it either.
Yeah, we're a mile away from where they are right there. So, but we'll trust. We'll get the numbers later. We'll just tell you about the play. Riley framing up on that football here. They're going to.
The clock will now be set at 2 minutes, 24 seconds.
So they made an adjustment to the clock, 2 minutes, 24 seconds. So if you're watching online, you saw the great camo work of Riley Eisnagel. And then he had to zoom out. But now it's coming back in for you. Here's the kickoff. Going to be taken by the Hawks. About the 13-yard line, out to the 20. 84 on the return.
By the Redhawks,
Mike Burke, wide receiver, senior from East Troy, Wisconsin. Kelly on the tackle. And the Redhawks will start 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line with 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Got to get a drive with some points here, I think.
2-minute drill, I would imagine. Yeah, that's got to get at least 3.
Well, you're not getting the ball to start the second half, right?
Right.
You received.
Right.
So you don't want to give them another opportunity to go back-to-back scores on you.
No, absolutely not.
Ziebert with the carry himself. This guy's going to bounce out to the right edge, going to get a little bit of some space, and now tackled down at the 25, 26. Let's say he's maybe. But they keep the clock running, did not get out of bounds. They'll give him a 2-yard gain, brings up 2nd down and 8.
A little surprised he had any yardage on that. That was a tough run.
Two-minute drill, right? You think. Ziebert will go this time and hand off up the middle. That's Ramage. Ramage is going to get a little bit of some room and get down to the 37-yard line.
That's kind of what they were looking for on that play. Bust it out a little bit and now really start that 2-minute drill.
Now we go into the wristbands. Don't have to worry about the big signs on the sideline. And they'll move quickly. This time, Ziebert fires over the middle. Caught by the Redhawks.
Really well-executed pass play.
Tegan Bothan, the junior from Granger, Indiana. Tackle by Thomas.
Ziebert threw that ball before the receiver had even broke on his pattern.
Trips to the left, one to the right this time. Backfield going to hand off Ramage. No, they'll keep it himself. Ziebert will go to the left, fire left-handed. This time incomplete.
Maybe fortunate that one was dropped.
Seemed a little rushed.
Yeah, a little rushed.
Coverage was good, though, on the receivers, so he didn't have much to go with.
And the good thing for Ripon is it stops the clock, gives them some time to recoup here.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10 at the 40-yard line. 1:09 remaining. Wide side to the left of the field. 2 wide receivers there, 2 wide receivers on the short side. 1 in the backfield. Ramage. Five on the play clock. This time, Ziebert caught. Pass on at the edge is good. Parker Campana, the senior.
That little pattern's been there most of the game. That little quick out there for Ripon has been there.
Brings up a 3rd down and 4.
Maybe anticipating a little out and up on that one, too.
Tackled on the play by Mark Thomas.
Thomas on the tackle for the Knights. Ziebert with the shotgun formation once again. Now they're looking to fly. Intended out there again for 13, Parker Campana. Just a little bit out of their reach, a little bit deep.
Little bit deep. If it would have been closer, they might have gotten St. Norbert's on that, a little handsy.
Well, good coverage out there by the Knights, though, too.
It was good coverage.
4th down and 4. Yeah, you got to take a timeout on this. This is a good time to burn one, I think.
Take their first timeout.
So,
now, seeing the kicker for Ripon in pregame, we both noticed that. This is a makeable field goal from here.
I would think, yeah. It was a pretty big kick from Eric Flores. We were watching him kick him from at least 45 out, right?
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah, this one would be about 51 though from here.
Right.
So
we watched him at the kick of 50 and come up a little bit short on that, but most of them were in there. So obviously the first thing is to get the first down, right? That's what you want, ideally.
That would be ideal.
I don't think you're going to send your kicker out quite yet on this. If it was 10-0, maybe.
Maybe.
Right. So the Hawks come back out onto the field. Siebert in the shotgun formation, going to be flanked by Ramage. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right this time. And another timeout taken by St. Norbert. They want to look. I get it.
Yeah. Yep.
They want to look at it as well. Well, any big prognostications for the games tonight? We've got Wisconsin, Illinois State.
Well, I would hope that Wisconsin can manage to get by Illinois State
in the new Camp Randall,
afternoon.
right?
Yeah.
So, and of course, the big game tonight, everybody's talking about Ohio State, Notre Dame. That'll be a fun one to watch.
It'll be a fun one to watch. There are 2 teams that I don't really care for much, I'll be honest with you.
So you don't have a vested interest in either case, right?
Not
right?
really,
so,
no. If it ends in a tie, it would be all right.
Yeah, right.
It'd be okay with me. It would hurt. I would imagine that would hurt Ohio State pretty bad.
Right, yeah.
End up in a tie like that.
100th anniversary of the Horseshoe there, right? I think they're celebrating that stadium today. So.
Yep. They're going to be top-notch like usual. Not sure about Alabama top-notch, but they're going to be good.
Yeah, well. All right, here we go. 4th down and 4 once again. St. Norbert took that timeout. Ripon set up here. Same formation. Ramage in the backfield. Off the right shoulder is Ebert. This time a little bobbled snap coming in. Pressure. Zebert's going to have to go around. Comes back. Now he's out of room. Goes to the other side. Pass is complete. Good for the completion. Jumps around. Ramage down inside.
Wow.
14-yard line. Something out of nothing.
Yeah. When Siebert made that move backwards, I thought the play was dead. I honestly thought that play was dead. It was a great play, though, finding an open receiver after all that.
20-yard gain on that play with 38 on the clock and running. Siebert again is going to fire left. That is caught. Ramage is going to get it out and out of bounds.
Really nice hands catch by a bigger running back on that.
Gain of 6 to the 8.
And he was able to get out of bounds.
Yeah. Stop the clock.
Very nice.
They got plenty of time.
Oh, plenty of time.
The clock stopped here and
keep doing what you're doing.
Siebert in the shotgun once again. Trips to the left. He'll look to keep it this time. I'm going to get tackled. Going to have to burn a timeout here.
Keeper by the quarterback, Jared Seibert. Tackled on the play.
It almost seemed like that was what they intended to do before as well. Just a kind of a quarterback keeper right up the middle.
The benefit of that on second down is what?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay.
that I don't know. If it would have been a normal handoff to Madigan, it would have been fine. I'm not sure that, taking a snap out of shotgun, doing a quarterback keeper on that seems a little counterproductive to me, but
maybe they're setting up for a field goal and centering, but trying to get to the hash mark, right? They want to be.
Maybe.
I was a little confused by it as well, but hey, I don't have 32 years of coaching.
Well, yeah,
either,
that's probably. I was thinking the same thing. That's probably why I'm up here, right?
So here we go. 27 seconds remaining here. 3rd down and 5 for the Hawks. Ball's on the 9-yard line. They'll set the split formation with the wide receivers. Ramage is going to be the running back.
3rd and 5.
Man in motion this time. They'll look to fire. Zyberk to the end zone, incompletes. Good coverage out there.
Some of the problem there, Zybert literally stared him down.
Yeah.
They looked at him the entire way. They knew where he was going. Got to at least look him off just enough to get your receiver some room.
So the Redhawks will look to tie this one up. Flores on to attempt the kick. The junior from Yuma, Arizona. Good snap, good hold. Ball is up, and that is good as well.
Good recovery by the holder on that one.
Got a little slippery, it looks like, in there. Yeah, so Redhawks tie this one up with 19 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Gives Ripon a little momentum going into half. Hopefully, there's still 19 seconds left, but
well, what I think happened there is that you said good drive, right? So that one a few yards, right? They didn't have short field; they had to drive the field. So that's the best they've done so far, and that's a good confidence builder. So
it is encouraging.
You hopefully don't give up a points here on the kickoff, right? And then have to kick it right back to them again to start the second half.
Yeah, that would probably be worst case scenario right now.
Read the article in Ripon Press today previewing the season here, and Coach Ernst talking about the fact that they've got offensive numbers they've got all kinds of them, right? They got a receiving core that's deep, but they're a little thin on the defensive side of things when it comes to depth chart and those things. So, but they do have, they say 12 or 13 super seniors this year, fifth years, that came back with the COVID opportunity. So they do have a couple extra, some super seniors out there that kind of know the system a little bit. So, all right, back deep to receive for St. Norbert.
And that was big for that defense then with that drive leading up to halftime. Now they're not going to even be on. I'm kind of assuming Norbert's not going to do much with the ball when they get it. It's just going to be a knee, but.
And the kick. Going to go into the end zone.
Really good kick.
That's a good kick. So they'll start 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line if they choose. 3-3, do you take one chance? Do you take a couple of chances?
I myself, no chance.
Okay.
Take a knee.
Just take the knee and get out?
You really haven't moved it at all for 2 quarters, basically 2 quarters. I would just take the knee and regroup and go into half. Good enough. Tied at 3.
1st and 10, St. Norbert.
Well, we'll see if Gillis is going to do that.
It doesn't look like it, but
he's taking the knee from the shotgun, but no, I'm doubting that.
No.
20-yard line in the handoff. It's going to go up and see, look here.
See, to me, that doesn't make any sense.
Well,
if the guy drops it and Ripon recovers it, then you're going to look like,
Yeah.
Gain of 8.
Well, a gain of 8 will be good.
Take a knee, basically. Right? They're not in any hurry.
And that ends our first half of
taking a chance.
All tied up, our score. The Ripon College Redhawks 3.
So after 2 quarters completes, Ripon 3, St. Norbert 3. We'll come back in about 20 minutes or so at the start of the second half, give you a look at some stats. Those are always available. If you want to check out RiponRedhawks.com, under the football tab, you can find stats and find out what's going on there. Tied at 3 here at halftime, back in 20 on Midwest Conference Television and the Ripon Channel.
Checking the halftime statistics. First down comparison. Each team has 6 first downs. As far as rushing yards go, Ripon College, 59 rushing yards on 24 attempts. Team Norbert, 36 rushing yards on 14 attempts. Passing for the Redhawks, they are 3 out of 9 for 41 yards. For the Green Knights, 11 out of 19 for 93 yards. Total yards in the game, Ripon, 33 plays, 100 yards. For St. Norbert, 33 plays, 129 yards. The Redhawks have had 2 interceptions. The Green Knights with 1. Penalties, Ripon penalized twice for 15 yards. The Green Knights also twice for 15 yards. Ripon has punted 3 times, St. Norbert 4. Time of possession, Ripon 14 minutes, 35 seconds. St. Norbert 15 minutes, 25 seconds. Third down efficiency, Ripon 3 out of 9. St. Norbert 1 out of 7. That's the halftime statistics.
Welcome back to Ingalls Field as we get set to kick off the second half. Tied at 3 here as the Redhawks will kick. Glad to have you back. We'll take a look at some of those stats as we make our way through the second half from the first half. I will tell you this, much like the scoreboard, they're pretty similar. Very even between these two teams.
Very even.
Here's the kickoff, and going to be taken at about the 15-yard line out to the 20, now to the 25 before tackled
good stick.
And knocked out of bounds. Young on the return, the tackle made by number 31, Jeremy Timmons. Sophomore from Milwaukee.
Sometimes that is the advantage of kicking off the second half. If you can make a big stick like that, the defense goes out, have a little momentum going now.
So we take a look at the first half statistics. First down, both teams with 6 of them. Gillis this time get a handoff.
That was a giant hole up front.
Trin on the carry for the Knights. And Dallas on the tackle for the Hawks. A gain of 13, though, not how you'd like to start.
No. That's better.
This time back into the backfield and sacked.
Looked like Dylan Ross had that one sniffed out all the way.
Ross on the stick, as Mika said there.
Really good play.
Loss of 4 on that one, brings up second down at 14 from the 34-yard line. I literally looked down at my stats, and they had ran another play, so I didn't even see the previous one. So
they're running a little fast.
Yeah, they are.
A little quick.
This time a little bumbled snap, and his knee was down.
Down, yeah.
With a flag on the play, quarterback is ruled down by the official.
Yeah, I don't know about. I didn't see that.
Okay, I'm going to say it's against Ripon.
But I think Coach Yoder didn't see it either. It looks like.
The ball moved to the 39-yard line, second and 9.
Ball ahead the 39 brings up second down and 9. Gillis going with the Oregon Ducks look on the shoes, right? And Gillis on the drive, steps back, looking for the pocket, something. Still got some room. Pass, dumps it off in the flat. Good move.
That was a good move.
Patient, still going. Finally knocked out of bounds. Meisenheimer on the catch and complete. Herrera on the tackle for the Hawks, but a gain. And another first team. That's a 23-yard gain.
Ripon needs to start putting more pressure on that quarterback. Make him run around. Make fast decisions.
This time, handoff again. We'll go to the right side. And Trent again on the carry.
Tackled by Fletcher Dallas. Gain of 3.
3-yard gain on that one. Brings up second down and 7 at the 35-yard line. They're wasting no time on this drive. It's the hurry-up offense to begin the second half. Strike
Back to
early.
the way they started.
Yeah, strike early, right?
Yeah. I mean, that was 18 seconds. That's about average for him. 18 seconds left.
Trent again on the handoff from Gillis.
Made by Brad Gill.
Gill on the tackle, this time for the Hawks. They'll say a 2-yard loss on that one to bring up third down and 7 from the 30, third down and 9 from the 37. 2 wide receivers to the right this time. 2 to the left as well. Flanked on the right side is Gillis by Trin. The Redhawks will throw a 3-down lineman. Pressure coming off the edge. Got some pressure back there. They'll sack him.
That's what they needed right there. Good play.
Credit the defensive lineman for plugging it up a little bit to allow those linebackers to come off the edge.
Oh, absolutely.
Get the push they needed and collapse the pocket, make it a 4th down and 9 punting situation.
7 on the play to the 44.
It's 4th and 16, I should say. Okay, let me change that. Yeah.
Back deep is Jake Davies.
Davies back deep for the Hawks, and that one is going to go over the top. Everybody's going to get down to the end zone, and it does roll into the end zone.
Well, that was the correct decision. Anytime it's going inside the 10, you just got to kind of let it go. Call fair catch, let it go. Hope and pray that it rolls into the end zone, and that one did.
Hey, Riley, we should get a construction update and see that building going on to the south end of the field here, see how they're doing. They've been building a garage all afternoon, so we kind of been watching that. We're doing the game. There they are. Good shot.
It actually looks more done now than it did before. Surprisingly
They've been working
enough.
really good on that thing today, so.
Yeah.
Look at a pup dog out there, too, right?
Well, they got at least one guy working on it.
First and 10 from the 20-yard line now for the Hawks.
See all kinds of stuff in Ripon.
Yeah, exactly, right? Trips to the right this time, one on the left, and the handoff this time will go to Ramage. He'll go up the middle looking for a little bit of clearance, going to get a short gain of 1.
That is tough sledding up the middle for Ripon today. There's
Hasn't
not
been
a whole
there.
lot of lanes. No, there hasn't been really at all.
Gain of 1 to the 21. 2nd and 9.
So Siebert will get the play. Madigan, the leading rusher for the Hawks, 7 attempts, 21 yards. Ramage, 4 carries for 19 yards in that first half. Siebert this time on the pass, caught out in the flat is good.
Pass complete to Alex Mosqueda.
Mosqueda on the completion for the Hawks.
So if that ball is thrown a little higher, I'm thinking the receiver probably could have kept going on that, just made a catch in stride. Good completion, though, as it was.
So the Redhawks will set up, do the quick clap, and then hold back. Does it give your lineman a chance to catch a breeze, or what?
I was always under the assumption this was just checking what exactly the defense is thinking here.
Okay.
And then back out, make an adjustment if you have to.
Here comes the pass. He misses.
That's a fumble.
Is it a fumble?
Yeah.
They will say a fumble on that. And turned over.
Yep.
And St. Norbert has great field position at the 15-yard line on the fumble.
That looked to me like when he threw his arm back, the ball came out right away.
16-yard line is where they'll officially mark it. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Green Knights on the Redhawks 16.
16-yard line.
What a big turnover that is.
1st and 10, St. Norbert College.
So defense has played pretty solid
Yep.
so far this game. Got to step up here.
Yep. It's definitely up to your defense to get that momentum back now.
Handoff will go this time. Up the middle.
Delton Zuliger.
Zuliger on the carry again.
There's our guy again.
Yeah, but to be quite honest, similarly to Ripon, there hasn't been much up the middle.
There really hasn't.
4 yards there on the carry by Zuliger to bring up the 2nd down and 6 from the 12. 9:42 remaining here in the third quarter. Richie Gillis in the shotgun with 2 wide receivers split. Gillis this time is going to fire to the end zone. Good pass, good catch, touchdown.
Excellent back shoulder throw on that play.
Touchdown pass from quarterback Richie Gillis to number 80, Austin Miller.
So Gillis to Miller on the 12-yard reception. Good for 6. Makes the Green Knights 9 and Ripon 3 with 9:28 remaining here in the third quarter.
And the Ripon defense was anticipating a pass on that. They had a backside blitz coming, so they had it set up correctly, but St. Norbert executed better.
Good snap, good hold, good kick as well. 10-3. The Redhawks trail by 7, 9:28 remaining here on Midwest Conference Television. Coming up next week, the Redhawks will be in action versus Knox College. That'll be a 6 p.m. kickoff here at Ingalls Field, which is a little different than normally. They do a 1 p.m., but a 6 p.m. next week. And we found out that Brett and Matt are going to call the game, the guys that are helping us out spot today. They're going to call the game next Saturday, so that'll be nice. We'll be back here. When is it coming up? Looks like October 8th.
October 8th, yeah.
We'll be back in to call one here, so enjoy Matt and Brett. They're going to do great coming up next week.
They seem very excited about it.
Yeah.
They should do a great job.
Yeah. It's good to get some students in every once in a while to do some games. So good crowd here today at Ingalls Field. Traveled well, obviously, St. Norbert too. Redhawks, though, however, not the way they wanted to start their second half.
Yeah, St. Norbert's, what, an hour, a little
Had
over
to
an
Pier.
hour? Or
Yeah,
something?
not even. Yeah.
It's not bad. Not
Yeah,
a bad little
De
trip
Pere.
for Saturday.
Yep. Easy to get to, right?
Sure.
So Redhawks will be back to receive the kickoff. And St. Norbert capitalizing on that fumble from the Hawks to put points on the board.
That was a huge play for St. Norbert.
This one's going to be into the end zone and good.
Both kickers have some pretty good legs.
Good
going
boots.
Here.
Good boots.
Redhawks will have it 1st and 10 on their own.
And I think, NCAA and NFL and all those things are okay with the fact that there's so many touchbacks now, right? Because it brings down the concussion opportunities. It's a little bit safer in those things. But
It is.
so I think they're good with that, which is why they've moved that up to the 25 now on the kickoff and college. So here we go. 1st and 10, 25-yard line. 9:28 remaining in the third quarter. 10-3 lead for the St. Norbert Green Knights. Split core. 2 left, 1 right, 1 in the backfield. Low snap, going to hand it off. Cormac Madigan going to take the run. He'll go about a yard or so on that.
It is a definite struggle up the middle right now.
Joe Young.
And there's no reason for Ripon to panic, right? There's no reason to go out and just start throwing the ball all over the place. We just got to kind of stick to what we're doing here and hopefully put another good drive together.
If you're following the stats online and you see that the fact that Ripon and St. Norbert have the scores reversed, it's It's not us. It's on the back end. They'll get that fixed. So currently has Ripon leading 10-3, but that is not the case. Trips this time to the left, one to the right. They'll go through the middle. And the handoff again. Ramage is going to go to the outside. He'll get close down to the first down. Give you about a yard short. Yeah.
There's some good patience on that play. It was a good run. The middle was initially taken away and just bounced it, made one bounce move and got it out to the corner. Good job.
So now St. Norbert knows they're going to catch a break too, right? They're like, we'll take the blow if you guys are going to take it.
If they're going to give it to us, we're going to take it. It's a big third down for Ripon right now.
3rd down and 2 from the 33-yard line. Low snap. Ziebert over the middle, got a man wide open. Madigan's going to get down to the 40 inside the 30, down to the 20-yard line, inside the 20-yard line, inside the 15.
What a good run. That was actually the same play Ripon had run earlier in the game, it looked like, with the split out that they threw kind of a screen, not really a screen pass, but that kind of formation out there to the receiver, and the defensive back from Norbert came up and stopped it right away. Same play, different receiver, obviously. It was well designed.
See, but this time the handoff to Ram. No, will keep it himself. Goes to the outside right and going to be stopped near the 10-yard line. Looks like a 3-yard gain brings up 7th down and 3rd. Second down. Hey, it's my first
extra downs.
It's my first game of the season, too, folks. I know they give him an extra 5 yards in Canada, but we don't give him an extra 4 downs here, or extra 3 downs here in the States. Ziebert this time is going to keep it himself, go through the middle, got a little bit of real estate in front of him, gets ripped down by the shirt.
He did, and I thought initially if he would have cut left, he may have got that score then.
Santos on the rip down. Gain of 4 on the play, brings up 3rd down and 3. Ball's on the 6-yard line.
Spreading them out again.
Trips to the left. 1 to the right. Ramage to the right side. Put a man in motion. I like that. Ramage will get the carry and is going to bust out to the edge and going to get stopped. No gain.
I like the design. The problem is they haven't been able to go straight ahead all game.
And they're going to go.
It's
4th and 2 at the 5-yard line, and the Redhawks will go.
Let's do a little guessing. Let's roll them out a little bit. Get them into some space. Get the quarterback into some space. Give him a little bit of time. A little bit of a pass action into the end zone this time.
You heard it from the coach.
Nope.
Well, look at that.
Hey, it's just that easy sometimes, isn't it?
That's why we bring him on here, folks, right? Calls it exactly. Calls it exactly. The touchdown is good for the Redhawks.
I'm just going to say they got the blind chipmunk theory on that one, but at least they got one today. That's all right. I'll take it.
So the Redhawks with the score to make it 9-10. Ripon with the 9 on the attempt, the extra point. And the snap's good. Good hold. Kick is up. And the kick is good as well. Tied at 10 here with 5:19 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. You heard it from the coach, exactly what was going to happen, just to what did happen on that. But you said that separation, that kind of just gets the defense a little bit confused.
Right, yeah. They just, Ripon's quarterback's pretty athletic. You get him out, get him some space, get the receivers out there and able to run the proper route, for one, down there is very, very important. It's always important, but it's really important down there. Otherwise, it's going to screw up the whole play. So that was really what I thought should happen, but they actually made it happen, which is kind of new to me.
Well, good. Redhawks, nice drive by them. They started deep.
They did. That was
25.
Really good drive.
So
really good drive.
But nonetheless, they went 75 yards on that play to the end zone, and a couple of big sets up with the, pass over the middle and completion. Big run from Cormac Madigan after that completion.
That was huge.
Yeah, to get him in there. So all about the big play today.
Yep.
Seeing that on both sides. Same thing for St. Norbert.
Having receivers that wide open, especially on that play, it's not always that easy. Right? The quarterback drops back. You see a guy wide open. Those are sometimes one of the harder throws to make.
Here comes the kick. Another good kick. Going to be taken at about the 15-yard line. Out to the 20, now to the 25, to the 30-yard line, down to the 34 before a rip down. Good start, though. Miller on the return, about a 20-yard return on that.
It's not bad. Considering you really don't see good returns that often anymore. It's not like it used to be.
1st and 10, Green Knights.
Gillis will be in the shotgun again, and a handoff will go up the middle this time. Break it out to the edge. I believe that's 31. Trin on the carry, yep.
St. Norbert does seem to be getting a little bit of an extra push up front. There's not huge alleys there, but there is a little bit of a push. I mean, 4 yards is 4 yards. I'm sure they're happy with that.
Well, I believe what happened at halftime probably with these coaches is, okay, this is our first game of the season, right? But you got to get those jitters out of the way. You just got to go through things and just get out there and play football, right? And we're seeing that come to fruition here, I think. Gillis this time passes out to the edge, and that's going to be incomplete short.
And you're exactly right. It is the first game of the season, and the more straightforward you are and the more contact these guys actually have right away, the jitters go away fast.
Right.
They should. I mean, it's a big crowd, first game.
So brings up a 3rd down and 6 from the 37-yard line. About 4 minutes and 36 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Glad to have you along. Trips to the right, one to the left, one in the backfield. Very similar setups, I think, between both these teams when it comes to offensive structure.
That may have been the longest one of the game so far for St. Norbert.
Yeah.
That was like 6 seconds on the.
Gillis will drop that one off to Trin, and he's got room. Out to midfield, down to the 46-yard line now.
Almost a misdirection safety valve on that. Just caught Ripon empty-handed on that side.
17-yard gain. Brings up 1st and 10, down to the 47, they'll mark it officially, so a 16-yard gain. Richie Gillis in the shotgun again with formation. They'll go up the middle with Trin one more time. Every once in a while, they'll put that tight end kind of position out there on the edge. You'll see that as they're ready to get set for that run. Short gain on that one brings up 2nd down and 9. Both teams putting up a touchdown here in the third quarter. Ripon will put 3 down linemen. The rest will be in the back. Looks like they get a little bit closer on coverage, though. Squish that down a little bit. Now the pass. Gillis fires over the middle, and that one is almost intercepted.
Yep.
Miller, the intended receiver, bobbled around just a little bit.
Norbert's doing a pretty good job, though, with only 3 down linemen and all those linebackers and defensive backs. They're still finding a little bit of a crease, it seems like, almost every pass play.
They'll go trips to the left this time, one to the right. When we see this play set up, it's done pretty good for St. Norbert every time. They'll pass. Now we got coverage in the back for and Dylan Ross
I'll
there.
tell you what, Dylan Ross, that was a great play. He had his guy beat immediately off the line. Just out-quicked him.
(10-10), 2:58 remaining. Back to receive for the Hawks.
Looks to be a little gimpy over here on the sideline.
High punt. Boy, good one. Fair catch. Going to go into the end zone.
Good choice.
The punt results in a touchback.
So a touchback for Ripon. They'll start at the 20 on the punt. 10-10 here. 2:38 remaining in the third quarter. Glad to have you along. St. Norbert's taking the edge a little bit when it comes to first downs. 10 of them over Ripon's 8. Our rushing attempts 32-21. St. Norbert has given those. Rushing yards,
From the 20,
this game, 71-41 for both teams. 71 yards, which means it's not a lot of yards rushing for Gary, right?
No. Defense is doing a really good job with it.
High snap. Siebert will catch it himself and get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, now... Whoa.
Oh, the ball came out? Did the ball come out?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
And the running back actually had the ball, and they blew it dead. I don't think the officials knew who had the ball on that, because that was blown dead way before he wasn't even down.
So let's say a loss of 1
Ooh.
on that brings up second down and 11.
The play results in a loss of 1 to the 19, second and 11.
All right, so set up again, goes 3 to the right, 1 to the left this time. St. Norbert looks like they're content with just rushing 3. Ziebert's going to fire to the edge, caught in the flat, good. Typo.
Pass complete to Walter Bryant.
Oh, Walter Bryant on that catch, my bad.
Definitely trying to get the ball downfield on that. That was safety valve open initially and went back to him.
Gain of 4 on the play.
4-yard gain on that play brings up third down and
Makes it 3rd and 7.
7 from the 23-yard line. Minute 29 remaining here in the third.
We're going to have to burn a timeout here. Lots of confusion going on.
And the Redhawks.
Saw one of the linemen make that motion to
Jake. Yeah, like what's going on?
call the play again.
Yeah.
Call the play again.
Uncertain of that.
Yeah.
Here we are, 10-10 with a minute and 18 remaining. Looking at some of those stats, Ripon has 159 passing yards today. St. Norbert, 92.
Unfortunately, it's those kinds of plays that make the coaches cringe. Yeah. Calling a timeout with,
a minute and 19.
Yeah, it's perfect world. You'd always love to have all 3 timeouts going into that fourth quarter, especially in a tight game like this.
Ziebert today in the quarterback position, 14 of 22 for 159, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Richie Gill is 6 of 14 for 92 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Now we'll find out what the Redhawks draw for third down and 7.
It's a pretty well-played ball game by both quarterbacks, realistically. Not a whole lot of mistakes.
All right, think we got everybody squared away now?
I hope so.
Everybody knows the play? Empty backfield. Got Quince. 5 wide receivers. Yeah. Ziebert will elude a defender, now fire down. Pass is caught. Nope, they'll call incomplete. Intended out there for 18, Walter Bryant.
Coverage on the play.
So brings up a 4th down and 7.
may have had it initially, but the defensive back from St. Norbert made a good play on the ball. Yeah, I honestly couldn't see that much.
Wasn't
all those
wasn't
bigger,
visibly,
taller guys standing there.
Wasn't quite visible.
No.
So Ripon will punt from about the 9-yard line. Good punt. Gets away. Everybody takes
bad bounce for Ripon.
St. Norbert bounce, and they'll start in Ripon territory to begin this drive. So a minute left here in the third quarter. On your scoreboard, tied at 10.
By 15, Jordan Teets.
We take a look at this St. Norbert team. Leading receiver, Austin Miller, 2 receptions, 26 yards. Zuliger, 18 carries, 54 yards.
Not a whole lot there.
No. Keeper from Gillis will go out to the edge, get down to the 36-yard line, maybe 37.
It's a keeper by Richie Gillis. Tackled on the play.
I'm telling you, Richie Gillis is a quarterback name.
It is.
Right? You are destined in life to be a quarterback with that name right there.
37, second down 6.
34 seconds and counting. Gillis in the shotgun, flanked on the right side. Man in motion this time. Fakes the handoff. They'll go deep.
Oh,
no,
yeah, he's got
him on the
yeah.
flat. You knew that was coming, right? Everybody bid on the fake.
Yep.
Pass complete to Cameron Krieger.
First down.
Cameron Krieger on the completion.
Julian Herrera.
Now, you say that one 3 times. Cameron Krieger on the completion.
No.
That's a good warm-up tongue twister before the broadcast.
And it gives
5 seconds on the clock. Not sure if this one will get snapped.
first down.
They will. Hand it off up the middle. And that'll be the end of the quarter. Zuliger on the carry.
Dalton Zuliger on the
I think the
carry.
defensive lineman for Ripon on that one missed it. They had it. They were in perfect position to make that play, and it just didn't happen. I don't think they saw where the ball was.
After 3 quarters completes, it is the Green Knights 10, the Redhawks 10. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this on Ripon College Television, Midwest Conference Television, and the Ripon Channel.
Well, it's the end of the third quarter, and traditionally, that means we give today's paid attendance. Beautiful day, nice crowd, and as we count at the gate, we come up with 6,516. Give yourselves a hand.
Welcome back to Ingalls Field as we begin the fourth quarter. We saw some action in the third quarter. Both teams putting up a touchdown. Ripon with a long drive, 75 yards on their play. And St. Norbert making the most out of a turnover from Ripon. St. Norbert now second down at 6 from the 25-yard line. Going on the north side of the field. Gillis looking to fire, does so. Completed, out on the flat, is caught.
Looks that way. Yeah,
Meisenheimer on the catch. He said first down. Yeah, I think so too as I'm looking at it. Dallas on the tackle for the Redhawks. And a gain of 6 to the 19-yard line and another first down. Shotgun again and the handoff. This time up the middle. Zuliger will go with it. He's going to get the push. Linemen keep going with it. He's got 20-plus carries right now. Does Zuliger.
Gain 5 to the 14. Second down, 5.
Second down and 5 now. All right. So Dylan Ross coming out with a little banged up, it looks like, in 97 back in to replace Ross, who's had a good game. Shotgun formation, 2 to the right and 1 to the left. 1 off the shoulder of Gillis. Zuliger up the middle, will go to the right edge, get a couple of yards, down inside the, close near the 10 or down near the 10.
He's definitely getting a workout.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to get dinks and dumps, right, let's just go.
Yeah.
3rd down and 2, 11-yard line is what they're saying.
What do you think? Same thing?
Louise flanked to the right side this time, so it's probably going to come back. Yeah, there
like
we go. Ball comes out, comes into the hands of Redhawks, number 97, just coming in.
Oh, that was a huge play.
Levi Hall, the junior from Bear Creek, Alabama, with the recovery.
That looked like he was close to taking that one in before the fumble. Really big break for Ripon on that. That was huge.
Redhawks will start 1st and 10. Deep in their own territory, but still. Levi Hall firing the crowd up. That's awesome, man. Loving it.
It's some of the great thing about the D3, you know, the enthusiasm sometimes is just awesome at these games.
Ziebert in the shotgun once again. Look for something, maybe Madigan up the middle on something. Yeah, we'll go for it. Get a little bit of jump out to the side. Now come back to the middle, and they'll sneak him out to about the 12, right? Couple yards.
Wow, okay.
Gain of 2 to the 9. It's 2nd down, 8.
All right, 2nd down and 8. My eyes are bad from this vantage point, so. 2nd down and 8. Scorebed says is officially at the 9 and ball into the end zone. Got to get rid of it. He does so.
Oh, what a good recovery.
They got lucky on that one for sure.
That could have been a disaster for Ripon.
Well, that would have been the safety. Then you would have to kick.
Crisis averted, I guess, on
exactly.
that. Boy.
Right.
Quarterback's worst nightmare, trying to recover a low snap in the end zone, and then what do I do with it?
Yeah.
Right.
3rd down and 8. Ball at the 9-yard line again. Ziebert will go under center. Just for show, I think. Yep. 2 seconds on the play clock. They'll get the pass set up. Ziebert's going to have some room in front of him. Got to run. Out to the 20.
1st down.
And some more.
Good vision.
All those receivers were covered.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody open. That was a good decision. Pull it down, get what you can. And he got a lot.
18 yards carry on that.
Good, yeah.
1st and 10 from the 27-yard line now, 12-20 counting.
So frustrating for a defense to do what you're supposed to do, and the quarterback ends up breaking it out.
Ziebert again looking to pass, got a little bit of pressure. He'll keep it one more time. Almost got the pick from the official there to get through, and gets it down to the 35-yard line. Gain of 8 on that play.
They're going to stand there. You might as well use them.
Well,
I guess.
Exactly
I don't know.
Right. Either I'm going to go through you or I'm going to go around you, right? And use you to the advantage as possible. We'll have to get an update on what all the signs are on the board down there, because we know chicken wing, we know bug spray. I don't know what else is on that big board.
Not sure.
Handoff this time is going to go to Ramage. He'll bust out maybe a yard or so. Sam Barnett's on the tackle for the Green Knights, gains 3. That is good enough for a first down. As you heard announcer Lynn Krause in the background. Tell you about the game management crew over there. Lynn Krause on the PA, Chris Stieber on the clock. Buzz Newman on the play clock, Rich on the spots. So got the game management crew in today. Ziebert this time will keep it and pass it out. And almost, is it caught? Yeah, they'll say it is complete.
Okay. It was a good play fake.
Walter Bryant with the catch.
Maybe a little too much lob on it, but it worked.
That'll gain 12 on that one. Ball going to be at the 50-yard line. The Redhawks will jump back up to the line. Put a man in motion. That's a lot of motion, too.
Yeah.
Hand off Madigan. He'll get outside of the edge inside the 50.
It was a pretty good job by our lineman, number 66 there. The initial move by his defender, he was getting around him, and he kind of stuck his arm out. Didn't hold him, right? Stuck his arm around him, so he couldn't get anywhere.
Right.
Good play.
Redhawks second down and 9 at the 49. Now 10 minutes remaining in the ball game. Split core again, 2 left, 2 right. Low snap this time. Ziebert.
He's got all kinds of time.
He's got extra guys, too. Now they got a little bit of room, and they'll run him out. That's all right. He saw the flat.
That is a lot of good coverage going on by St. Norbert. Man, he had all day to throw that ball.
And I didn't
find anybody.
Okay, that's what I say. I wasn't watching the coverage. I was watching the quarterback at that time, but everybody was packed. Everybody was pretty much stacked up tight, huh?
Yeah, pretty blanketed out there.
So Redhawks with a third down and 2 at the 42-yard line. Reverse halfback option. Going deep on it this time, coming up. Oh, tip didn't complete. Any coverage, any penalties? No. I like the call. I do.
I don't mind that call.
Parker Campana on the intended receiver. You got a third down and 2 situation on that. You run the, what do you call that? The
jet reverse.
Jet reverse,
like
yeah.
Jet reverse pass, yeah.
Brings up a 4th down and 2. Yeah, you go for it here, of course.
That was a pretty good throw by the receiver on that play, too. I mean, put it on him. Decent coverage.
Ziebert will get him set up. 4th down and 2 at the 42-yard line. Little handoff. Ramage has got it and more. Cuts back into the 30. Down inside of the 25-yard line. Tackled at the 21.
Really nice run.
21-yard gain for Ramage.
I'll be honest, I thought that play was dead coming through there, and it opened up. Really nice run. Good vision.
They'll call him at the 23, so that's 19 yards on the Ramage damage. That's what Riley likes to call it.
You got to use it.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's going to set it up for us. I got to use it.
Got to
right?
use it, yeah.
He is the boss. So, all right. Redhawks with a 19-yard gain on that play. Ziebert again looking, got pressure coming, eludes the defender, keeps it himself, runs to the edge. Inside the 20, runs out about the 19.
Another good decision.
Boy, they seem when they get into that kind of a little bit faster momentum that the offense just flows, right? Because when they slow it down a little bit, it just seems like they're a little out of it.
Yeah,
a little out of sync.
Stale.
Yeah.
Right away. Yeah.
application. One is a Ford Escape AD.
Zach Fisher is slowly walking off the field.
6. And the second vehicle is a Mazda 3.
20-yard line. Second down and 7. 8 minutes remaining here.
J1824. So they do have to be moved so the buses can get into their proper place, please, and thank you.
Trips to the left, 1, 2 to the right. Nope, 2 to the right, 2 left.
2nd and 7.
Brings up a second down and 7. Siebert again. Looking for a pass. Got some room. Ooh.
It's a quarterback sack for the Blue Knights.
He got sacked. That was a big hit.
That was.
Tackle by John Bakey.
Brings up a 3rd down and 7 from the 23.
Loss of 3.
Siebert got up quick.
Yeah, he
Right.
did, but there again, the coaches are holding their breath. It's almost like, okay, stop running, just throw it. Do not get hurt, please.
Siebert again will set it up this time. Empty backfield. There's that 3 to the right, 2 to the left look.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You can't take that sack. You just can't do it. That takes away any attempt for a field goal at this point.
Now you wonder if he's a little bit limited from the last hit that he took.
Yeah, it could
if
be.
he's just still find a
Boy.
yeah, right.
That loss of 10 on that sack.
Makes it now 4th and 20.
So now you're in a punting situation.
Well, you are in no man's land right here.
Yeah.
Literally.
Well, hope you got a good pooch kick, right? Get it to the corner. Something light.
It would help in a defensive game like this. I think this is probably the right decision.
Yeah, and pin it down. Oh, that's a good kick.
If you can.
Come on, hold up. Oh, did not.
And that's the problem. But it's still a 14, yeah.
So the Redhawks will be back on defense. 1st and 10 for St. Norbert at the 20-yard line. Five minutes and 53 seconds remaining here in the ball game.
1st and 10, St. Norbert.
Outside edge, here comes Gillis, and he'll slide down to about the 25-yard line, mark the knees.
Tackle made, Clay Richard. Gain of 5 to the 25.
Even not getting the touchdown, having to punt, not getting a field goal, that was a really good drive for Ripon. Flip the field.
Gillis, shotgun again, will fire. Passes incompletes. Intended for Miller.
Intended for Austin Miller. Coverage on the play, Fletcher Dallas.
Dallas on the coverage for the Hawks.
He hasn't really missed any of his receivers by that much all day long. That was the first time it was that much overthrown.
St. Norbert with 207 total yards today. And they got a guy wide open in the flat and Trin, and he'll get caught. He was waving his hands that he was open, and guess what? They covered it quickly.
Yep.
To John Trin. Tackle on the play, Julian Herrera. And
So brings up a 2-yard gain with 4th down and 3, 27-yard line, and they will punt.
gain of 2 to the 27. Makes it now 4th and 3.
It's lining up for a really exciting ending. It
It
looks
is.
like.
High snap this time. Gets away, good kick. Fair caught. 41-yard line.
Good decision.
Their coach for the
4:32. Kaipo Magsayo on the fair catch. Redhawks will start 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. If you're interested in their yards today, they are 59 plays for 263 yards. This ain't over. Is a ripper. First and 10, Siebert will set him up with 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Madigan in the backfield on the flank. Cormac will get it, will go up the middle. Got a couple of yards.
Does that seem like more air yards to you than I would have guessed?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's quite that much.
Right.
Honestly. They have had a couple of big pass plays, so.
Ball on the 46-yard line after the gain of 4. All 3 of them will check in on the right. Madigan again with the handoff. Will go up to the 45, down to the 50, inside to the 45, down to the 40-yard line, just stretches it out down to the 37-yard line, it looks like.
Really good cut. Saw the alley, hit it hard.
16-yard gain on that play. Brings up a first down and 38. First down and 10 from the 38, we should say. I mean, you want the points when you can, but do you want to take a little clock now?
Oh, you definitely want to take some clock
right.
with you, for sure.
Right, you got this momentum moving forward with you a little bit here. They'll go trips to the left this time. Madigan will keep it himself. Push himself in. He'll breaks free again. Now inside the 30-yard line.
Wow, another good one. I'd imagine he was a handful at Laconia.
Yeah.
Try to get him down in high school, right?
Right, you know he came in as quarterback here.
Yeah.
For the Redhawks, played, started at quarterback for a year or so.
Wow. Yeah.
So Zebra will get the call.
Don't want to really quit doing what you're doing here. Obviously, you want to run that clock down, but...
Madigan again will jump through, get down to the 25-yard line. Another gain of 5 to make it a first down.
I like the little jump step cut that he does. It's pretty effective.
15 carries for 58 yards today for... Seems more.
It does seem more.
Right? Yeah, it does seem more.
He's been effective when he's handled it, so.
Zebert again this time will step back. Put a man in motion. This time Ramage will go through. Down to about the 22-yard line. Short gain on the play, 3-yard gain with 1:48.
Timeout, St. Norbert.
Yep, that's what I thought too. I looked up and the clock was stopped. I'm like, okay. So in the rushing department today, Cormac Madigan, 14 carries, 58 yards, averaging 4 per carry for a long of 16 today. Connor Ramage with the damage, 9 carries for 49 yards. He had that big 19-yard game. And then Jared Zebert, 14 attempts for 48 yards for 18 is long. So
it's really not bad.
No. So Riley will give us another construction update, see how that garage is coming through over there here on the south end of Ingalls Field.
Well, the roof's not on yet.
Yeah, I was hoping, we were
guess.
talking before, we were hoping maybe they'd put a porch off the back of that. Because why? I mean, if you're going to live that close to the field, you might as well put a porch on it, right? So you can watch the games, have a little coverage.
Put a little upper deck on there so you're over the
balcony,
over the fence.
Yeah. We'll engineer that for you, right?
Start selling tickets like Wrigley.
Second down and 7 from the 22-yard line here. Kind of of where you want to be right now if you're the Redhawks, right? I mean, tie ball game.
Absolutely.
Right, minute 48. You have good success on the offensive drive so far.
No offense to any kickers out there, but we don't really want to leave it to a kicker.
We don't want
either.
to,
We
but
get
we
a
are
touchdown.
we are happy to have
We are very
Flores,
happy,
though,
yes.
as the kicker. The handoff. Ooh, they'll peel Madigan right back.
I think they saw that coming.
Yeah.
Madigan on the carry. Tackle made, Isaac Seiden.
Puts them at the 25-yard line.
To the 25. We'll make it 3rd and 10 when play resumes.
Timeout.
Green Knights, timeout.
Take another timeout. Makes sense. So you've got a ball at the 25-yard line. So you're looking at what, 42-yard field goal?
Yeah.
We saw him make them, right? We
Right,
saw him
yeah,
get
absolutely.
50.
It was, yep.
But that's
But
a big
again,
kick.
That is a long one.
It's a big kick for a game winner, potentially.
So what are we thinking here?
Well, that's why you're along, Coach, right? You tell me. You got a 3rd down and 10 from the 25.
If he wants to keep it on the ground, I would imagine it's got to be some kind of misdirection. If we're going to throw it, maybe spread it out and try to find the underneath guy then.
Wide side is to the east. And we're talking way out wide.
Yeah,
That's
way out.
Sheboygan County wide out there. Madigan's in the backfield with him.
Formation's not super conducive to either one of the scenarios they talked about, but
Madigan will jump it through, get it down to the 20-yard line, spin it out inside the 20, down to the 20.
And it was
Yeah.
kind of a little inside counter play. It wasn't bad. Yep.
Brings up a 4th down and 10. What do you do? Take a timeout. That's what you do. Talk about it a little bit more. Brings up 4th down and 4 with a minute 33. Ball's on the 19.
Depends how you feel about your kicker. How much faith do they have in him right now? I feel like how far are we have now? 36.
So with the 24 plus 17.
And it's 4th and 5. Boy. If I have any faith in him, I'm kicking this.
Yeah. Well, guess who's out there?
And it looks like he's out there.
On to attempt this field goal. Ball's at the 19-yard line. 36-yard attempt for Eric Flores, the junior from Yuma, Arizona.
He had been hammered.
For a 46-yard attempt.
They're going to call a timeout. They can't. Flores is up with it.
Got it.
And it is good.
That was a good kick.
Eric Flores with a 36-yard field goal to put the Redhawks on top of the Green Knights.
28 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
Bennett Beamer, the senior from Westminster, Colorado, super excited.
Knights 10.
This all-time series record has Ripon winning 11 times and losing 32 times. So a win over St. Norbert
That'd be huge to start the
is
season.
a big way to start it.
Absolutely.
Old conference foe, right? And a big field goal for Flores. With a minute and 28, defense has been strong all day.
Yeah, both
So-
teams, and St. Norbert's defense has been really strong all day. We've had a couple of really good scenarios happen for the Redhawks.
Well, after a 3-3 start after the first half, this game has gotten really exciting.
It has.
Back to receive. 2 Green Knights. Are you punching this one to the? You want to go to the end zone with this one, right? On this kickoff, right?
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to get. You
Don't
want to
even
make them start at
screw
the
around with
25,
it.
right?
Yep. No.
You want to make them start at the 25 and not.
Don't give them any chance to bring this one
Right.
back. For as much as I don't think it'll happen.
So Flores on to attempt. Well, he will attempt. He will do the kickoff. Good boot into it.
Well,
Oh, he'll take it at the
Yeah.
2. Out to the 10-yard line, now to the 15, now to the 20-yard line and dropped. 21-yard line will start.
so they actually gained 4 yards on that, realistically. But it's just the opportunity given scares you sometimes, right?
Well, defense has got to step back up. I see Dylan Ross back into the ball game now. And they'll play cover 2, I'm assuming, on this defensively. You got to look at those defensive backs. They're sagged.
With no timeouts is
Huge for Ripon.
Yeah, it's huge. They have to throw.
And Gillis will drop back, look for the pass. That one's going to be caught.
Yeah, even if he catches it, it plays into Ripon's hands at this point. Anything to keep that clock moving is really what the Redhawks want.
Minute and 8. Gillis again will run to the right. He's got pressure on him back, and that one is caught and
Oh, that was a good hit.
down to the 45-yard line now. Under a minute 50. Oh, they were setting the chains, so that's why the clock stopped for a second here. Now the clock is running. 57, 1st and 10 now for St. Norbert. Drop back, Gillis looking for some help. Nowhere, pressure, keeps it himself. Gonna run it out of bounds as much as he can and get it down and be close to another first down. He'll get it.
There is a lot of time left. 44 seconds is a lot of time here.
Well, they're already across midfield, right? So,
They
ball
don't
to
have
43.
To be in a hurry. They really don't have to be in any hurry right now. Especially if you're looking at it like, well, okay, we got to get in position to tie this game, right? That's first.
Because right now it's a 60-yard field goal, which seems a little much.
Seems excessive, yeah.
44 seconds on the clock. Ball at the 43-yard line, 1st and 10, Green Knights. Gillis looking, got good protection.
Great
Gonna run out on the
protection.
edge, and now flips it
Make that
ahead.
tackle.
And
There
got
you
the
go.
tackle made.
That's what they had to do, make that tackle in the open field with no timeouts.
30 seconds. 2nd down and 3. This has got to go to the
I'm
sideline.
surprised they didn't spike it or something.
Going to the edge, and that's going to be incomplete.
Just as good.
17 seconds remaining. What a game, folks, here at Ingalls Field.
Now you got to start making that decision. Are we going to throw the outs and stop the clock right away? Or are we actually going to take a shot at the end zone?
17 seconds, 3rd down and 3. Ball on the 36. Gillis in the shotgun. 3 down linemen, everybody else a defensive back. Gillis will fire to the edge, get one complete, knock it out of bounds. Meisenheimer with the completion.
Did he even get a first down?
No, 3rd down and 3. Oh, they are. Okay, that's why the clock is stopped. And they'll wind it.
Well, I don't know what the delay is necessarily. That clock should be, they should get this thing going. It's not a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. 12 seconds on the clock. Gillis and the shotgun will drop back. Looks to fire over the middle. No, it's going to get collapsed. Fires down. Pass is incomplete.
What a nice play by number 5.
Julian Herrera with the coverage. 7 seconds remaining. 2nd down and 10 at the 33.
7 seconds left. That might have saved it for the Redhawks right there. Absolutely. They needed that to be knocked down. Otherwise, they were well within field goal range on that. Well within.
Right now, it's a 50-yarder.
Which they're actually even looking at taking that shot now.
Gillis again looking to the right. It's got open property in front of him, though. And he's content to run it to the outside edge. Clock ran out.
The game's over.
Clock ran out.
That's a bad decision. Good for the Redhawks. Bad for St. Norbert. Running out of bounds with no time left.
So the Redhawks knock off the St. Norbert Green Knights here at Ingalls Field 13-10.
What a great start for Ripon this year.
You look back at the game, I mean, well, the field goal obviously a big deal, right?
Big deal,
because
yes.
it puts the lead into there. But those runs from Ziebert for 18 yards, those runs from Madigan for 18 yards,
huge
as well. Big for them to get those opportunities. Driving the field 75 yards on that drive as well.
Yeah,
big for them, I think, too.
It was absolutely.
So the Redhawks come away with a victory here today, 13-10. And start the season off with a victory, a non-conference victory, but are able to knock off the St. Norbert Green Knights. And Ripon's got 12 wins now against St. Norbert in that 32.
One at a time, right?
And one at a time. Hey, want to thank our big crew here today for helping us out. Got Dan and Liz in the sports information department. Had Brett. I got my book here. I got Brett, Matt, and Connor helping out on the spotter. Riley, our executive producer. For Chris Meeker, the coach, I'm Jason Mansmith. Thank you so very much for joining us. Your final score here today, the Ripon College Redhawks 13, the St. Norbert Green Knights 10. Have yourself a great day and the rest of the weekend. Happy Labor Day, everybody. And rock on.